The Denver Broncos are of a state of emergency. They have hit rock bottom, and I know they have a game today against the Packers, but we got the NFL trade deadline on Tuesday, and the Broncos better make a couple moves. They said in the media that the Broncos are not they're not interested in a fire sale, but they're listening on offers. So maybe they'll make a couple moves just to. But I think all these guys should be gone, but a couple of them are. So Randy Gregory is gone. He wasn't on this list, but Randy Gregory is gone from the Denver Broncos. They released him. Same with Frank Clark. They released him, and has worked wonders for the edge rushers. Actually, Nick Bonito is actually one of, he has 5.5 sacks, and Jonathan Cooper has 4 sacks. Those guys could get to double-digit sacks if they play really good. They have 11 games left, so And then you got Baron Browning coming back. See what he can do tomorrow. He's gonna be limited, but oh well. He's gonna be on the pitch count. But at least we're gonna have young edge rushers and not these old washed-up bags. Like Gregory, Clark. These guys are defensive ends playing edge. Like, they're not really. At least they got Cooper is a natural linebacker. Same with Benito and Baron Browning's not. He should be an inside linebacker, but that's besides the point. Cortland's son, he's done all right this year, but again, him and Jerry, especially that fucking this guy Jerry Judy is the biggest fucking guy. I don't care if I will be traded. I will be me. Yeah, fuck off. You're terrible. Jerry Judy's terrible. Um, he's proven it every week. He's terrible. They can say, "Oh, we." I don't care. We didn't fail him. He failed himself. Sometimes it's players at fault as well. Yeah, the Broncos are a bad organization. Sure, yeah, but the Jerry Judy can't get open. He bails on routes, and he drops balls. He can't. He can. He's just a diva, man. He's a diva for no reason. If he was good, even then that's bad. But at least you have the talent to back it up. You're not talented. Your best season was last year when you still missed a decent amount of games. You missed week one of this year, and the guy that kind of replaced you in week one has a touchdown, and you don't. And then they brought him back because Greg Dulcich gets injured. I'm done with Greg Dulcich. I'm done with Caden Stearns. I like Caden Stearns, but he's just injuries. We gotta get rid of these injury stench, man. All these guys that we draft are injury prone fucks, like literally. Alex Singleton, they have 2 more years left on that contract. I didn't want him back. I thought it was a 1 year deal, but no. George Payton brought him back. George Payton is a terrible general manager. We'll get to him. Josie Jewell, I think, will just walk in free agency. Garrett Bowles and Justin Simmons, try to trade him as. So trade all these guys, man. Frank Clark's gone. Ignore him. But yeah, Son's gone. Judy's gone. I don't think Singleton's gonna be gone out of all these people. Josie Jewell, I think no one wants him. He'll be in free agency. He'll leave, and then some team will swoop him up for free. Garrett Bowles, I don't know what team would want him, but I would get rid of him for like a fucking fourth. I don't care at this point. And same with Justin Simmons. I'd get rid of him for like a second or a third or whatever. He's not worth anything really at this point. He's overrated. All these guys need to go. The Broncos need a clean house, get younger. They gotta get rid of Russell Wilson, if they can. But I think they'll have him for another year. I don't fucking know, or another two. Oh my god, I don't think the Broncos are gonna be that. Even I think they'll win a couple more games. Shocking. Caleb Williams, all the talent in the world, but this guy is a fucking diva. He wants ownership stock, and he wants to choose which team he gets drafted. So I don't think we're even going to be in the ballpark because I don't think we'll be bad enough to do that. And I think we're dodging a bullet by missing on Caleb Williams. Any other quarterback, we'll see what happens. I don't know if we'll pick a quarterback. It's either a defensive lineman, a defensive end, or a defensive tackle. Hopefully we can get another first round pick to get one of those type of positions. Or a quarterback, probably. Well, I don't know. That's who the Broncos should go after. So, yeah, the Broncos need to get rid of these guys. They need to go on the fire sale. Um, let's go over the free agents and all that stuff soon. The front office and GM and whatever fucking whoever's in the front office. I don't care who is. George Payton, the ownership too has failed the Broncos. I know the Waltons have been around for 2 years, but they're kind of, I don't think they're that. They kind of let the guys run the show too much, and George Payton is one of the worst GMs at signing guys. I can't think of a free agent that this guy signed that's made a big impact on his team at all in his 3-year tenure with the Broncos. Bringing back Melvin Gordon is part of it. That's terrible. Signing Randy Gregory was just terrible. Signing multiple trash guys, fucking. Even this year, Mike McGlinchey's looking like a fucking bust of a signing. Zach Allen's underwhelming. You know, P. Ryan's trash. Another fucking disaster class by George Payton in the front office. And they need to go. Whoever's in the front office needs to go. Everyone in upper management, scouting, they need a clean house. Clean house. I'm not firing Sean Payton. Okay, he just got here. Number one, he can't fix everything. Number two, it's not his fucking roster. It's a dog shit Elway Payton roster. It's an Elway George Payton roster. It's not a Sean Payton roster. And I think the Broncos need to bring a GM to help, build the team of the future and help suit an actual Sean Payton team. Because we have some players, Marvin Mims is not being used, unfortunately. We have our running backs are good. We love Javonte. We love McMillan. Fuck P. Ryan. He sucks. Burton, he's alright. The tight ends have to get better. Center needs to get better. I don't care. Cushenberry still sucks. We need a left tackle. There's needs that Sean Payton needs to help fill, and whatever new GM we get. Because I pray that fucking George Payton is fired and we gut this entire front office. Okay? Because we have done jack shit. The Russell Wilson contract, that's on ownership. They signed on it. They wanted it. Instead of letting Russ play out 2 years, you fucking put us in the stranglehold for the next 5, man. We're dealing with dead cap and all that bullshit because of, impulsiveness. Alright? Impulsiveness. Fucking. It's stupid, man. They could have waited, 2 years and tagged him. There's something called a franchise tag. You can use it for a player. We had no free agents. This year we have no free agents that are anywhere close to keeping. But I'll go over it anyway. Even though I said last one that I was going to go over free agents, I lied. I want to go with the front office first. The front office can go fuck themselves, man. It's been like this since 2016. It's been a mess, man. With John Elway, with his terrible drafts. George Payton, slightly better drafts, but still, in a couple of years, they're going to look like shit at the end of the day. So, I can't fucking praise George Payton's drafts because they're going to look like shit in a couple of years. Just like Elway's. Oh, this is a good draft. Good draft. And then a couple of years later, oh, it looked like shit. This was a terrible draft. Oh, we got no one. That's John Elway, that's George Payton, and that's the entire front office. Alright, so the free agent class of 2024. I would get rid of half this majority, everyone actually. I'd get rid of almost everyone. Let me just go over it. Let's go over this free agency class. Wow. Pretty fucking ass. Quinn Bailey gone. Jonas Griffith injury prone gone. Justin Cerned has he even played gone. Jonathan Harris gone. We need a replace defensive tackle. Adam Troutman gone. Cushenberry gone. Moreau gone. Michael Burton probably gonna keep him because he's a Sean Payton guy. He hasn't done that much, but I didn't notice his blocking, so I guess he's doing a good job. PJ Locke, I don't know. Maybe I'll bring him back as a backup. Fleming gone. K1 Williams, injury prone, gone. Kareem Jackson, gone. Yeah, K1 Williams, season ending surgery, wow, gone. Kareem Jackson, better be gone, man. The guy needs to retire, man. Kareem Jackson, I know he's leading the team in picks, but I don't really care at this point, man. The guy, every year, it's a 1-year contract to return. I'm sick of it. Gone. Graham Glasnow's contract is gone, so that's good. That's 2.7. We're getting back. That's good. We're getting 2.7 back. I'm happy that contract's gone. So yeah, gone. Mike Purcell gone. Try to get a defensive end or defensive lineman in the draft, or I don't know. Try to get like a cheaper option. You also got Elijah Garcia as well. You got some pieces on your team actually that are like hiding. Will Lutz. Nah, I don't know. Other than week one, he's been all right. You can't fucking say he has been bad, but other than week one, which I really fucking wish he made those kicks, because we would have beaten the Raiders probably. He's been good. Josie Jewell's trash. Slowsy Jewell, as some people will be calling him. He's terrible. So yeah, I would keep maybe PJ Locke, maybe Burton probably will be kept, and possible Will Lutz. Everyone else is fucking dog shit and needs to go really. So yeah, let's move on to the next topic if I got one, or the outro. Oh, yeah. Last and final one. Yeah, Vance Joseph needs to go. He's dog shit. He's the man who. The players. I don't care. He's the guy who gave up 70 fucking points to the Dolphins. All right, he needs to go. All right, this defense, it was flawed. It was trash, but it was masked by the Fangio defense and Evero defense. Then this guy comes and I don't give a shit if we gave up less than 20 points for 2 weeks in a row. 2 years in a row. What the fuck? That's pretty good. 2 weeks in a row. I don't care. This guy needs to go. We need a better DC. I don't care. And we need better players to fit that DC scheme. We need to move to a 4-3. Fuck this 3-4 bullshit. We have no linebackers that can cover. We have no middle linebackers who can cover. So try to build the fucking trenches. Alright? It's not all Van Joseph's fault because we have no fucking talent. We don't have a game record on defense. On the defensive lines. Yes, we have Patrick Surtain, but he can't affect pressure on the fucking quarterback, man. He can't affect pressure on the fucking O-line to push those guys back. So we have no fucking guys who can affect the quarterback, really, in the interior defense, man. We got good edge rushers. I gotta admit, we have some solid edge rushers. They're not elite, but I like Cooper. I like Benito. I don't know why I like Benito. He's been playing really good. He's been, giving his all. He's been getting 5.5 sacks is good. Maybe end up as 10. He's not elite, but they're doing their jobs and they're better than fucking Randy Gregory and Frank Clark, who were fucking old and washed. I'm happy that we're playing those guys. But Vance Joseph needs to go. It's not all his fault. Again, the players should be held accountable in the front office again. But at the same time, he's one of the fucking problems. He's the one calling the fucking plays. And, he's... It's just a mess, man. He needs to go. I don't know why he fucking... that was a terrible hire by Sean Payton, George Payton, or whoever. Doesn't matter at this point. He needs to go. They need to hire... I don't care if it's fucking Rex Ryan. I don't care if it's Dennis Allen. I don't care. Any one of those guys would be better than... I don't care if it's Christian Parker. Any one of these guys would be better than Vance Joseph. And people saying that they want him fired mid-season. Obviously, I want him fired mid-season, but they're not going to. They want to tank, so you got to keep Vance Joseph. Why not, man? So that's all I got to say with this video. The Broncos really need to get their shit together and this trade deadline make a few moves, man. I'm not expecting them to trade everyone at once. They got a whole off season to make those deals done. You got a whole off season to make those deals. I'm not expecting a full fire sale. Maybe one or two guys traded, max. I don't know who, but we'll see what happens on Tuesday. Hopefully, it's Justin Simmons' last game as a fucking Bronco or Jerry Jeudy. One of them. It's probably gonna be Jerry Jeudy, and that's it, really, in my opinion. I don't know where Jerry Jeudy's gonna go, but I want a pick. I want some picks, man. I'm a pick whore. I want some fucking picks. Spare change for draft picks, man. That's what I want right now. I don't want Jerry Judy because he's a negative asset. I don't care, Amir. He's a negative asset at this point, and I will take a third round pick for him, man. Two third round picks, very spicy right there. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Broncos country. Um, I'm not saying that fucking word. It's poisonous. Broncos country. Um, we gotta be strong, and you know, that's all I gotta say. We gotta be strong, and we've been through this 8 years. Hopefully, if we go through a proper rebuild, it'll only take a couple years, and we'll get back to the fucking playoffs, and get Mile High football back in the fucking playoffs, and have those pom poms back, those orange pom poms going up and down in the playoffs. That's what I want happening. I miss those fucking days, man. I miss those days going to the playoffs for like 4 years in a row. Tebow, Manning, then winning the Super Bowl. Um, in 2015, even losing the Super Bowl, like being a competitive team, I miss that, man. I miss that. Even in fucking 2016, we were 9-7. We were a competitive team, a good ball club with fucking Trevor Siemian, and we had talent, man. We had a talented team, a good coach, a good DC, and yeah, we don't have that anymore. Yeah, we have a good coach. Sean Payne's a good coach, but it's not enough, man. We need to build a team, around Sean Payne's vision. So that's all I gotta say, guys. Peace, and let's go Broncos. Let's rebuild this fucking thing. No more fucking quick fixes. No more fucking loopholes. No more fucking shortcuts. We got to get this thing done, and we got to fucking do this off season. Hopefully, the front office, whatever front office is there, and ownership, fucking listen and comply. That's all I gotta say. Peace.